Hey guys, welcome back to the Somnium Files. Let's carry on where we left off. We're here at Lemniscate along with these two young delinquents in front of us, wanting to tag along to the crime scene for whatever reason. Not quite sure what their game is, but I find it highly inappropriate that they want to come. They have much better places to be, I'm quite sure, especially Ota. He's got a mother who's looking for him, wanting to keep him away from this witch. So, let's look at him. He looks quite mad. Ota's staring daggers at me. Is it because your squeezed me? Gave me a bit of a hug? Something wrong?
No, not at all.
You sound like you're talking out the side of your neck there.
I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
Excuse me? That is conspiracy to commit murder against a special agent. I could have you arrested, or at least put you under house arrest.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
That's a good. Actually, you know what? Dante's comeback was a lot better than mine. Sinking.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't even know what I'm talking about. You frown. Meanwhile, Aset, however, looks quite happy. Aset has a rather inappropriate smile on her face, given the circumstances. Yeah, she looks rather pleased with herself for some reason. What are you doing?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant?
Yes, but don't take the servant part literally, okay? I'm not gonna bow down to you and wash your feet and whatnot.
I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
What? Are you blackmailing me?
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You are blackmailing me. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Angry man shakes fist at cloud. Damn it. Really? Why are you doing this?
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime.
But why? Why are you so invested in this? I mean, I know you... Well, at least Ota knows Mizuki, and he was at the scene of the crime, but do you really need to go there? Can't you just watch it on the news or something?
If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
How do I know you're gonna do that?
Date, a thought has occurred to me.
What, that we don't negotiate with thoughts on whether or not they should be able to access crime scenes?
She really is quite the seductress.
Seductress. Pfft. You know who's a seductress? The receptionist. She hasn't even said a word to me and I'm already like ogling her face. Right, anyway, the map has appeared. We can go back to Bloom Park. Looks like we're going during the day, and well, looks like these guys are coming along. At least Aset is. I don't know if Ota has to come. Okay. I just wanted to check real quick the files, whether they were updated. Looks like we got updates on persons. We've got Ota and Mayumi. Ota Matsushita, male, 24, birthday June 8. Profession light novel author, self-declared. Likes Aset, Tesa. Chocolate, dislikes Tessa's enemies, preachy people. Except Tessa's enemies seem to be self-created, so maybe he actually dislikes himself. Hobbies, net idols, maid cafes, skills, cooking, omelette rice, driving, and sock puppeting. Overview, Ota is Mayumi's son, an enthusiastic follower of Aset. He often pushes the boundary between idols and fans. He writes his own light novels and gets editing advice from his friend Mizuki. I find it interesting that his skill is driving. He seems quite short. I don't know if he can look over the steering wheel or not. And we've got Mayumi Matsushita, right, his mother. Female, 54, birthday August 31st. She's a part-time worker, likes floral patterns. Ota, Takero, dislikes witches, everything that witch does. Hobbies, cleaning the shop, making soy sauce. Skills, everyday cuisine, and obscure puns. I mean, Date's pretty good at that too, it seems. Mayumi is Ota's mother. Over 30 years ago, she and her husband took out significant loans to open Matsushita Diner near the Kawasaki district. She's been running the diner ever since. Lately, her memory has begun to get spotty. Okay, and there doesn't seem to be an entry for Aset, at least for now, which is quite curious, seeing as we've met her. We've got the appendix, we've got a couple of updates. I don't know whether or not to read these, because some of them seem mundane and then some of them seem quite interesting, like Aset, you bet. A kind of call and response game that Aset plays with their fans. Japanese idols often create a special cheer or slogan for their fans to memorize and chant at concerts. Maybe I should do one. Get some comments on the videos. Aset's cheer works by Aset announcing a category and having her fan come up with 2 words that rhyme with Aset in that category. So there you go. Odin Kiyoma? Sorry? Odoin Kiyoma. Ota's pen name, he came up with it by starting a popular fictional character reference, then spelling out the name in hiragana, then changing the letters to kanji, each character of which containing a certain meaning. Yeah, see, like, some of the stuff looks interesting, some of it doesn't. Cloud storage, like, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let me know what you think I should do in regards to the appendix, whether you want to know what's in there or not. For now, though, I think we're about ready to move on. Let's go, Bloom Park. Here we go, buckle up, kids. Stay safe. Sit in the passenger seat, eyesight. Right, I realized that I didn't actually speak to myself via eyesight in the previous video. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully I won't miss that going forward. In the meantime, however, we can talk to Sit in the passenger seat about Ota.
Why do you ask?
Just curious.
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Just realized this road is very straight. And this is one way, and there's these walls. Are they like acoustic barriers or what?
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Really? Is he in the car, or is it just Sit?
Hero, huh?
He didn't make any comments, so I'm guessing maybe he's not here. About Mizuki.
We're good friends.
Oh, okay. So I guess maybe that's why she's kind of curious about the crime scene?
We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Is she mature for her age, or are you immature? Why did you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because
That YouTube, Twitch money?
I've always wanted to be famous, you know?
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Oh, really?
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
There we go. It's confirmed, guys.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge.
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Oh, of course. I've played a variant of it. Thank you, AIBA, for that up-to-date intel.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I like how I can appear smart at all times. When someone asks, like, have you heard of this? AIBA can just tell me and I'll be like, yeah, of course.
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something.
I see.
I don't get many gigs either.
Well, baby steps. How did you start working for Lemniscate?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Oh, so it's connections then.
Friend of Renju's?
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
We haven't actually met Renju yet, all we know that it's Date's friend, right?
so I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all.
Right.
Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
Well, at least we seem to have gone to a reputable office that's looked after you. That's good in a way, I guess. Better than, yeah, being scammed or being sold false promises, basically, to make you big. Just strolling you along. Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. Ah, what's it like being a detective?
It's good. It's great.
Wouldn't know much about that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Yeah, doesn't mean I'm a detective, okay? Not all cops are detectives.
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
It's super secret. Can't tell you.
What indeed?
That little tease. I like Date's little playful personality. It's pretty
You
cool.
aren't gonna tell me? Please?
No. It's classified.
What are What are you doing?
Oh my god, she's gonna pull out the blackmail material again.
Just thinking about posting that video.
I knew it!
Whoa, whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
I can't, it's classified. You think... Date, come on. We can't give her an inch, alright? Or she'll take a mile about that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
There we go.
What?
Are you planning on kamikazeing yourself?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
No, she's made peace with it.
It is?
Any publicity is good publicity for her.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Wait, what? Are you being serious, or are you teasing? Well, everything just went silent.
What?
Is she telling the truth?
I can see into the future.
Wait, what?
I know when I'm going to die.
When?
Just kidding!
You little bitch! I swear, that is something you don't joke about. You don't just say, oh, I'm gonna die soon. I'm just kidding. Come on, that is totally inappropriate. You...
Hope so.
Because you will die pretty damn soon if you keep this behavior up.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
Come on, Date, please. Don't give in.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
It's not a big deal. It's literally just driving straight. I could just flip on cruise control right now. It'll be fine.
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
Professional driving straight. About my department.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Oh my god, he just spilled the beans.
Date.
Even I was just like, what are you doing? Like, seriously? It's supposed to be a secret unit. Imagine if we were, like, being interrogated or, like, tortured for information. Date would probably just wait until they pull out all the tools. He'd be just like, I'll tell you.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you do. Just don't say anything.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad.
Like, couldn't we make something up? Couldn't we just say, I'm actually with the CIA in the United States? For real.
Public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, please.
I promise I won't.
Man, I feel like we just stuck our foot in some poo right now.
I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Of all... Why? The Egyptian goddess Isis. Why not the Greek god Zeus? Why not the Norse god Thor? You are a strange character, Aset. Ask for a real name.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
I thought it was Tesa.
You really want to know?
Yes, please.
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
You might as well give me some bit of information, even if it's kind of trivial.
Iris.
Iris. So your real name is Iris. Okay.
Iris Sagan.
Iris Sagan.
I know, weird, right?
Not really, I guess. What's happening again?
Ratty cake, baker's man.
What's this?
Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hide it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Is that a memory?
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Interesting. Okay. So, a vision of Iris as a child, as we continue to drive straight. Bloom Park, Saturday, 1:12 p.m. We're back.
Excuse me, you Kaname Date?
Is Iris okay? She's just shaking her head with her mouth gaped open.
That's right.
It's me.
And the girl?
She's with me.
She's an important witness for this case.
Yeah, it looks like we dumped Ota behind.
Yep.
Very important witness.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Well, you knew my name, didn't you? Alright. Looks like the body's been transferred. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Oh dear. Where's that guy when you need him? Tell her not to rush in. Right, we're back. Still looks as gloomy as ever. Let's have a look around.
Mr. Date, that horse.
Yeah.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Some kids put a lot of effort into this prank. They're all over the park. How's the investigation coming?
It's not looking too great.
Seriously? It's not looking great? It's kind of weird.
We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
Because I was thinking, like, you know, we found Mizuki at the scene of the crime, holding an ice pick that is the murder weapon. I think we've ruled. So all signs point to her. Shouldn't we be saying the investigation's going great? Obviously, it's not great for us as Date because Mizuki is someone we look after, but, you know, looks like an open and shut case, but these guys are saying this investigation's not going so well. Maybe they're not convinced that she did it. It's a bench. I wonder how many couples sat there. Makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Okay, Date, just chill out.
Where is this anger coming from?
Where's it coming from? It's emanating from this pink figure standing in the middle of the carousel. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No.
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking.
Where are you?
But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
Okay, I ain't Superman.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Is that so? Hang on, we better check. Is there an entry for her yet? I've got an update. Iris, there we go. Age 18. Iris Sagan, female, October 26th is her birthday. Proficient high school senior / internet idol. Likes singing, dancing, the occult. Iris is Mizuki. Dislikes scary people. Hobbies, singing, dancing, let's plays. Skills, runs extremely fast. Overview. Iris is an internet idol, musician, belonging to the entertainment office Lemniscate. Her stage name is Aset, but her fans call her Tesa. She is Hitomi's daughter, and good friends with Ota and Mizuki. Hitomi's daughter. Okay, we don't know Hitomi yet. 18. I'm wondering about that vision. Maybe she is older than 18. A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear?
I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
I swear, every Spike Chunsoft game has to have a reference.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Of course you are. A middle pole.
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Date.
Oh really? Please enlighten me, because I think I know what you're thinking that I'm thinking.
You wanted to see me dance on that pole, huh?
Predictable. No, of course I was not thinking that.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm trying to investigate the crime scene here. Gosh, she's like Maya Fey. Last night, I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Last night, I found Mizuki there. She found her mother, dead, on one of the horses, and then retreated into the column. The horse?
Last night, Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
It has been removed. The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
I understand. Let's zoom in then, so we don't have to walk. Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
AIBA, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
Right.
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
So, wasn't done before she was... it wasn't done after she was tied up. She was transported here post-death.
There isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
That must mean...
She wasn't killed here. Anything else we can find out by zooming in? It's still green. There was no blood on the horse. What that must mean. Doesn't tell us. This is the horse that Shoko's corpse was put on. Well, Iris? Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right?
No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district.
Is this place restricted?
It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant.
I see.
An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area.
So it's a biohazard.
The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
It's unfortunate.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it.
Yeah, I guess it's just like a dark zone, right? You just expect no one to go there.
There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat.
But because of the fact that it's unsafe and, you know, a detriment to your health to be here,
Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
well, it's on them, right?
Are they okay?
I don't know.
The only bad thing would be, like, if they get sick and go to the hospitals and it costs taxpayer money to heal them, right? So I suppose in a way, yeah, they should not be here.
But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
But who's gonna have to pick up the tab on that front?
Are we safe?
I mean, we're just going in and out, right?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least.
Yeah, otherwise you have to keep changing the law, like, this place is habitable now, this place is habitable now, just might as well just do a blanket ban.
I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
What are you doing? I wouldn't say she's wasting your time just yet.
Trying to find some clues.
Really? You're trying to find some clues now after, you know, these officers have combed the area, the rain's washed most of the other stuff away?
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yep, that's
yeah,
correct.
that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me.
Ritual murder. Okay.
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
Goodness me.
They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around,
Wait, what?
stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
Yeah, that's all conjecture right now, and we don't see, like, any symbols or anything. I mean, for all we know, it could be a cult murder.
I do.
Oh?
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
The horses. Horse?
Yeah?
Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
Wait, what? We're going back to Egyptian gods again?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
Thought so.
The right eye is the Eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the Eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon.
And you're saying that's why her eye was taken out?
It's the same idea behind the Eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Thank you, Wiki AIBA.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati.
Uh-huh.
Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
Well, I mean, it's a hell of a coincidence. Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
Uh-huh.
Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Is there? Or are you just looking too deep into it? You know, you're going way into it. Like when you have to analyze those storybooks in English class, you know? Why were the curtains blue? But, still. Okay. Color me impressed, Iris.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
So you're saying Mizuki pulled it out?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
Because it wasn't in her eye socket when we arrived.
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
No, it was in the column, in Mizuki's hands.
If Ota's telling the truth,
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Why did you do it, Mizuki?
Mizuki?
You're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place.
That was my initial thought, but like she's given me a new perspective on this crime. I gotta respect that.
They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified AIBA.
AIBA?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
Well, you're my partner for now, it seems.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes? No, she is my eye.
Huh?
We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
You've been staring at the same spot for ages, doing some sort of dance.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Exactly. Now delete the video.
Okay, I guess.
What's up?
Hey, you alright?
You're not
you
faking,
okay?
are you?
Morning sickness.
Morning sickness?
I'm kidding.
I knew it.
It's not like I would know.
She's gonna cry wolf one time, and I ain't gonna
Yeah.
buy it.
I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Literally. We're gonna piggyback all the way.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
Thanks,
I
Aiba.
see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
observant.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
What is going on with these two? Okay, back to normal streets. So it must have been because we're heading into the restricted area, that's why all those walls were put up, possibly. The dashboard.
You know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
You did not just say that.
Seriously?
Iris is sitting in the passenger seat. She seems to be doing okay. How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Really?
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like his patience is starting to wear out.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
Then I will kick you out of this car at this speed, and yeah, you were right. You were going to die soon,
I would
after
put
all.
it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Well, then I'm actually going to put it where it came from. Iris opened the passenger window. Good, get some fresh air in here.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%.
Sorry, Aiba. Can you convert that into Celsius for me?
It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Then, what's she planning on doing? Actually jumping out?
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Is that so?
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Goes both ways, lady.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay.
Come on, behave
The
yourself.
wind feels nice.
Sagan Residence, Saturday, 3:09 p.m. Time to drop you
You should
off.
come in.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Boo! Going home already?
Yeah, I got work to do. I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave, but out of the corner of my eye. Must be your mother. Hitomi. Uh-oh.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... the woman in our dream. Of course. No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
What is happening right now? This place. It looks familiar, now that I'm looking at it.
You're
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police?
That's me. Public servant.
Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
I'm Iris. Yes.
Oh,
It's a special
right.
division of the MPD, Iris.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. There's the light. There's the door there. There's another door there. There's the light switch. There's the kitchen. The skeleton, though. There's some elementary workbooks on the table, but looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Osagami Sumo.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
Right.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
How lucky.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
I hope so. Because I've seen something different. A winter iris. It means good news and hope. The picture. There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. A microwave.
AIBA, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Well, geez, that's pretty harsh. A dining table.
We could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
A refrigerator.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
Enlighten me.
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside.
Well, maybe it's a big refrigerator.
You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside.
Just like I can place multiple dishes in the refrigerator.
That is the solution.
That is a fake-ass
Your
solution.
riddles could use some work.
A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in the catalog before, so I know. Weird flex, but okay. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? There's a tabletop calendar, which is spelled wrong, and a mysterious object on the shelf. Oh dear. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like.
You are beyond perverted.
Stop reading my thoughts!
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
The lights are off. That's all he has to say about that, it seems. A speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers, and a long, thin box in the middle. I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, AIBA. It's like... You know,
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
nothing.
Your sound system.
My sound system. What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
I wish mine were that glorious. Achievement unlocked. I've seen that cushion somewhere before. No, not just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
What do you think? Doesn't this look familiar to you, AIBA?
No, that's nothing.
You were the one running around. Right, well, I've thoroughly inspected the premises. Iris? Iris is looking this way. And I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house.
Wow. This house has belonged to your family for quite some time.
I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
I understand. It's home, right?
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
What happened? An accident? You were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well, sorry, I was looking around
Well
at
then,
your sound
Let's
system.
have a sip.
Wish I could have asked more questions. Didn't realize that was going to trigger our sip on tea.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
What a detail to notice.
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Really? Quite curious
it
about
locked
that.
up on me.
Ah, I see.
There's a bit of hesitation there. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
You gonna switch out your headphones then? For lion ears?
How am I supposed to react to that?
I don't know, you just smile and go, finger guns, then move on.
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
The hunch about Horus and the ritual?
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Oh.
There are, yeah? What about them?
Laughs with a musical note about the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Okay, she just wants me to look at them. That's fine. Already have. Hitomi.
Do you know me?
Yeah, about that.
Sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
Feels like we've all met before, and that's quite strange.
No. This is the first time we've met.
Physically.
Of course.
Didn't see you at the grocery shop or anything. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
See, you guys don't really talk about that. Sorry to, intrude.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
Yeah, come on, man. It's a bit much. Maybe she never had one to begin with.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
Right.
A single mother.
Yes.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth, you seem to have done quite well. She seems quite happy. And yeah, she kind of blackmailed me, so maybe discipline her later. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Wow.
The teacher.
I suppose, if this home has been in your family for quite some time, probably don't have a mortgage left to pay.
Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
I know some people like that, and that's pretty good. It's good on them. We always need teachers, right? About Renju Okiura.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Hmm.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
He's my friend too, and yet we have never heard of each other.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago.
A few months ago.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
Goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Thanks for the tea. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
I hope so. I hope we'll see each other again.
You sure you want that?
And not me just seeing you or something dead.
I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
Yeah.
What?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, be seeing you.
All right. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Left-handed.
Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Will do. How did this enter my dream? Time to ponder. This evening.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Let's do it.
Good idea.
Myself. There we go. The dash.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
AIBA is fitted into the center of the wheel. Oh, so you are. I am staring at myself after all. Play game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Stop it. You touch my steering wheel, I will throw you out of here like no one is business. Allow me to introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Not enough, actually. Focus.
Don't
You've got
push
this.
yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
I am perfectly fine. There's me. It's unsettling to see yourself with the naked eye. Well, I suppose it's not the naked eye. My left eye, AIBA, is outside the socket, walking around. But whatever AIBA sees is sent to the optic nerve in my left eye socket. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. The dash. Alright, AIBA. AIBA's charging right now. She doesn't have a built-in generator. That means that I have to charge her sometimes. About Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Just Mizuki's fingerprints, I'm assuming, because she was not wearing gloves. About Shoko's corpse.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
No.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Still, putting it in a restricted area.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Maybe it was their attempt at publicly displaying the body without, anyone actually being around to see it. Because if you did that downtown, people would have most certainly seen you transporting the body, right? Whereas in the restricted area, you're less likely to be found, but it still appears public. Let's continue on
The corpse was
about the
found with her
corpse.
left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found.
It's quite scary, isn't it?
According to Iris's testimony,
Could be like a trophy or something that the killer's keeping.
when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick?
Why did she take it out?
Could she have taken the eye?
Let's hear the timeline of events.
AIBA, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
There we go.
I
5
wonder
p.m.
who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Shoko's time of death. Don't know when, but Mizuki receives Nile message. Unknown sender. Request to come to Bloom Park. 8:10 p.m. Mizuki calls Ota. Asks him to accompany her to Bloom Park. 9 p.m. Mizuki and Ota discover Shoko's corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki, flees crime scene. 9:05. Ota reports crime via payphone because his phone fell in the dirt, basically, in the mud. 9:30 p.m. First responders arrive on scene, discover Shoko's corpse. 10:50 p.m. I arrive on the scene. It's about almost 6 hours between time of death and my arrival.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Yeah.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Or maybe they just said something that only Mizuki would know and recognize.
AIBA, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Alright. Well, as long as you're working on it. About the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it.
And also means maybe they were actually committing a ritual murder. Putting her on a horse.
She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Unless she had an accomplice.
Were you considering her a suspect?
No, but, you know, I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't, right?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news.
It is.
It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
But did she have a hand in the murder? That's the question. I don't think so, because obviously it's her daughter and she seems like a well-adjusted kid.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Why was Mizuki inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Did she think someone was going to come back to the crime scene? Did she think someone else was going to come by?
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion.
Well, we're supposed to be reviewing the facts of the case, AIBA.
I was merely joking, as you call it.
AIs and their sense of humor. It's all about timing, you know. Anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again.
What'd you pick up?
And I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars.
No cars.
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
It's an abandoned place, that makes sense, but then how did the killer transport the body there?
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
There were no blank spots, were there? Or blind spots? Curious. Police headquarters, Saturday, 4:26 p.m.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki,
Mizuki.
you alright?
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Still catatonic, I guess.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses.
What?
So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing.
Why is everyone blackmailing everyone around here?
You know what you need to do now, right?
Ask her questions? Interrogate her?
Sync with her.
Oh. Right, well, that's where I come in, isn't it? I see, it's a official bit of machinery that we make use of. Okay, Pewter. How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
About AIBA.
Hey, Pewter? About AIBA. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
On second thought, I quite like a rogue AIBA. She doesn't need to be ladylike at all. Thank you, Pewter.
So you were listening, huh?
You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that.
But is Mizuki safe?
You have nothing to worry about.
That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of ABIS, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented AIBA. He's our caretaker, in a way. Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Are you sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation ABIS was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her.
I hope so.
Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental.
Right. Psychological
Which
trauma
is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
is keeping her from talking.
You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
I am? Okay. Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
It's looking like it. Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His ex-wife has died, and no one's thought to get a hold of him?
His questioning ended around noon.
And we're not keeping an eye on him?
He hasn't been heard from since.
That's worrisome.
Why would he...
I don't know.
Does he know what's happening with his own daughter? Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Just a chair. Sync machine. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. Mizuki's lying in the sync machine on the other side of the glass. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Pewter, are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
On my way. Mizuki, everything's gonna be okay.
Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
I don't blame her. Look at this contraption.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Of course.
Sure thing, boss.
The sync machine. The subject's chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the syncing. Mizuki? About the sync gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Do you trust me? Sync.
Syncing is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium.
Nice little recap of what Date's job is.
It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at ABIS. I'm one of them.
And I do it for a living, I'm very good at it. Okay? Even though I've only done it once. I shouldn't say that last part about Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
You're in good hands, okay? That is our purpose.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
So here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's mutinous and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Right. Mizuki's lying on the chair. When this is all over...
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
When this is all over... Question. Wait. She likes ramen, stew, unagi. Let's go get some unagi. Not sushi.
I remember you saying how you liked watching the eels get prepared for cooking. How they pin the head to the board and the shaft is wriggling around.
Promise I remembered it. Didn't refer to my journal at all.
Date.
That time, I honestly didn't mean it to sound dirty. Oops. I should watch my mouth around Mizuki.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Good.
Date, get into position.
I'm just gonna be right behind you, okay, Mizuki? Don't worry.
Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing.
You hear that? I'm a special agent.
I added a new feature to the sync system.
A new feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Okay. Here we go. This is gonna be great, isn't it? Nice little roommate activity.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
Okay.
Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
I'll
Okay.
find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Wow.
We're counting on you.
And I'm counting the seconds.
Well then, let's begin.
6 minutes. Or my brain gets consumed. Or my mind, sorry. Here we go! Mizuki, I'm going to heal you. And we're going to get to the bottom of this.